welcome to this practice. We are going to work towards Hanumanasana, which is the splits. And for this practice, you're going to need a belt. If you have a yoga belt, it's perfect. Otherwise, you can use a bathrobe belt like I do here, or any kind of rope or belt that is not elastic. And we are going to start lying on the floor. Just stretch your legs on the mat, relax yourself. Close your eyes and slowly shift the attention to yourself. Shift the attention to your breathing, to your body, and your body touching the floor. And start to wiggle your toes slowly, slowly. And maybe move your ankles a little bit, left and right, pointed forward and then drawn towards you, so flexed and point toes. And then stretch your arms overhead and give yourself a nice long stretch. And then just bend your knees and hug the knees into the chest. Rocking slowly from side to side, just for a little while, for a short while. And then just let your feet come down on the floor. Extend your left leg to the mat and then set your belt at the ball of the right foot, right? And you're holding the belt with your right hand, the strap with your right hand. Extending the right leg up, and using the right hand, you're going to pull the leg slowly, slowly closer to you. And while you do that, the left leg will be long, and you can also activate the foot as well. You can either flex or point the toes, and your left hand will stay and will hold and will keep the left hip fixed. Good. Extend the right leg a little bit more. See if you can bring it closer to yourself. And then start to slowly, slowly open the leg to the side. Right leg to the side, and left hip doesn't lift, right? So you're holding it with your left hand strongly. And with the right hand, you're holding strongly on your strap. You're allowing the leg to get close to the floor, and then see if you can lift the leg a little bit higher. So bringing it closer towards your face. Another breath here. And then take the leg up and release the strap. You're gonna switch sides. Belt to the ball of the left foot. You're holding the belt with your left hand. Using this to bring the leg closer to you. In this time, the right leg stays long and strong and slightly active with your toes either pointed or flexed. The right hand will be over the right hip for stability there. And then slowly, slowly opening the leg to the side. And I'm going to switch sides again. All right, so opening the left leg. See how far it can go without allowing the right hip to lift off the floor. And then using your left hand, just bring the leg a little bit closer to yourself. So the leg is lifting and getting lower towards the floor. Breathe into the sensation. You'll feel the stretch in your left inner thigh. Use your deeper breaths to hold. And slowly lift the leg, let go, release the belt, release everything. Nice. Giving yourself another long stretch. And then bending the knees, bring the knees towards your chest, and then happy baby pose. You're grabbing the outer sides of your feet, soles of your feet looking up towards the ceiling, Spine on the floor, shoulders on the floor. Push the sacrum a little bit closer to the floor. And using the hands, pulling the feet closer, so actually bringing the knees a little bit closer in towards the armpits. Good, release. Knees together, hug them to your chest, rock yourself a little bit to the left and right. And then just rocking forward to a comfortable seated position. And from here, we are going to transition to all fours. So bringing the hands and the knees to the floor. Good. Stretch the right leg back, tuck the toes into the floor, and gently pull that heel towards the mat. Back. Now, gently shifting the body weight forward, coming on the tip of your toes, and then pushing the body weight back, heel towards the mat. Hold. And then just come back to neutral, so shoulders will be over your wrists, and lift the left knee, gently round your spine, knee to your nose, knee down, inhale, open the chest here, exhale, knee to your chest, to your nose, sorry. Open, inhale, lift the knee, knee to your nose, one more time, open, inhale, exhale, knee to your nose, coming back to the floor, and push the right heel back a little bit more. So you're stretching the back of your right leg. Release and switching sides. Left leg extending back. Gently shifting the body weight forward and then back. Heel will be getting closer to the floor. Forward and back. And now coming back to neutral. Lift the right knee, knee to your nose. Right knee down, open the chest, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, lift the knee to your nose. Open, inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose. One more time. Open, knee to nose. Good. Coming back to center, to all fours. And from here, we are going to pigeon pose. So right leg will go, lower leg will go forward behind the hands. Find your pigeon. Extending the left leg back, extending the toes back, walking the hands closer to you. Good. Hips are on the same level, right? So try not to shift your body weight to the right, so your right hip will not sit on the floor. Try to activate here to make the pigeon more active and stretch the arms back, right? So you're holding this balance here, arms reaching back. Arms reaching up, arms reaching forward, and release the palms to the floor. Come down on your forearms and pause for 3 breaths. 1, 2, 3, and coming back up. On the hands and knees, switching sides, left lower leg behind the hands, walking the right foot back, pigeon on the left side. Find your balance, find your place, and when you're ready, stretch the arms back. Stretch the arms up, stretch the arms forward. Palms down, lower on your forearms. 3 breaths here. All right. And coming back up. And this time, you can send the left foot back next to the right one, lifting the knees, finding your way to downward facing dog. Lifting both heels as high as you can in down dog and then bringing them towards the floor. Maybe they will touch the mat, maybe not. That's okay. Lift the heels again. heels towards the floor. One more time. Lift and lower. Pause here for a little bit. And then lifting both heels. Lift the right leg up. Step the right foot forward next to the right hand. Stay on your fingertips. Lower your hips a little bit more, extending the back of the left leg completely. Open the chest, lift the chest a little bit higher. Keep the back leg really, really long and strong. Palms down, stepping back to your downward dog. Once again, lift both heels. Inhale. Exhale, heels towards the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift and lower. Lift the heels, lift the left leg up. Step the left foot forward. Rising on your fingertips, lower the hips, extending the back leg completely, opening the chest forward, shoulders back. Palms down, stepping back again to downward facing dog. And then tiny steps to work forward, so to walk forward. Bring the feet in between your hands. Bend the knees a lot. Open the chest forward. Lower your belly over your legs, over your thighs. And then just keeping that connection between your belly and the thighs, fold forward. When you feel like you're losing that connection, just stop. Yeah. And then again, try to extend a little bit more, keeping still the belly over the thighs. Maybe you can extend a little bit more. And a little bit more. And the belly still hasn't separated from the thighs. And then gently open the chest forward. Take the hands to the hips and rising to standing. Lift your arms up. Inhale. Hands to prayer to the heart. Exhale. Inhale again, reach the arms. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Stay on your fingertips. And alternatively start to extend one leg after the other. So extend the right leg, open the chest forward. Bend again, extend the left leg. Switching sides, right and left. One last tour, right and left. Good, bending both knees, palms to the floor, stepping back to your plank. From plank, lower the knees down, lower yourself down, facing down on the mat. Press into your palms and lift into your cobra. Lower down. Once again, inhale, cobra. And this time, up on the hands and knees, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. And lift the right leg up. Step the right foot forward, rising into a lunge, high lunge. Bend the front knee, keep the back leg extended for the beginning. And then take the hands to the hips and bend the back knee about halfway to the floor, pushing the tailbone in and the pubis forward. And you're gonna feel the stretch in the left front side of your thigh. So the front leg here will be stretching a lot. Keep squeezing the glutes, keep pushing the tailbone in and the pubic bone forward. And now extend the back leg completely. Lift your arms up, extend the front leg, reaching forward. Good. Reach the arms back like you're flying. And then release your fingertips to the floor. Sending your hips back. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, folding over the leg. Maybe lift the back heel a little bit higher and you can have more space to fold. Good. And then rebend the front knee. Lower the back foot and rise into your warrior two. Left hand to the hip, extending the front leg, reaching forward with your arm, with your torso for triangle pose. Sending the right hip towards the left one. Stay here. keeping both sides of your torso really long. So not only the top side, but the lower side, the right side. Try to lengthen a little bit more by pushing the right hip back. Now look down towards your right foot. Rebend that knee, bring the right hand inside the foot and open your chest once again to the left. Good. Look down, really the left hand down, walk your hands to the left, feet parallel and wide. Open the chest forward, fold forward over the legs. Breathe. Long spine. One more breath. Good, and open halfway. Walk the hands back towards the short side of your mat. Palms to the floor, stepping back to your plank. Lowering down from Chaturanga all the way. Open in Cobra. And up on the hands and knees, tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Lifting the left leg up. Stepping the left foot forward for lunge. Rising in your high lunge, hands to the hips. And then bending the back knee, bringing it about halfway towards the floor. Tuck the tailbone in, pushing the pubic forward, the pubic bone forward, and hold. Hold. And then re-extend the back leg. Reach the arms up, extend the front leg as well, and start to lean forward. Send your arms back. Send your arms forward. And fingertips to the floor, sending the hips back. Maybe fold a little bit here over the long leg, over the front leg, sorry. Rebend the front knee, drop the back foot, pivot, rising into your warrior two. Right hand to the hip, finding way towards triangle pose. Reach forward. And then just lean back with your torso. Again, making an intention to push the left hip towards the back of the room, towards the right hip. Keeping both sides of your torso really long. Good. Look down to your front foot, rebend the knee. Left hand inside the foot, open the chest to the right. Look down to the mat. Right hand down, walk your hands again. To the right, you're turning to the long side of your mat, feet parallel to each other and wide. And you're folding once again, wide, legged, forward fold. Good. Extending the back of the legs, finding more length there, finding length into the spine. Nice. Good. Rising, walk the hands again to the left, so you're turning to the short side of your mat, palms pressing down, stepping back for your plank. Chaturanga, lower down, open up in Cobra, and coming up on the hands and knees, tucking the toes under, downward facing dog. Good. Lift the right leg up, bend the knees, tuck the knees on the hips on top of each other, open the hips to the right. And then turn the hips again towards the floor, and this time step the right foot outside of the right hand, lower the left knee down. Going to lizard, so drop the hips forward and down. Good. Open the chest. Left hand stays down and right hand goes inside the knee, and you're pushing the knee out and you're rotating with your torso over to the right. Good. Back to center. Bring the fingertips down, both set of fingertips, and extend the right leg, taking the hips back, like half split here from lizard. Open the chest forward, keeping the spine as long as possible. Nice. Rebend the knee, palms to the floor, stepping back to your plank, and then downward facing dog. Left leg goes up. Left foot steps forward for lizard. Lower the right knee. Rise on your fingertips. Bring the hips forward and down. Pause for a short while. And then bring the right hand down, left hand inside the knee, and you're pushing the knee out and rotating here a little bit. Right. Back to center. Extend the back of the left leg, half split. Open the chest forward. Nice. Re-walk the hands forward, stepping back to your plank, and from plank, downward facing dog. Let's take a vinyasa. Shoulders forward, chaturanga, upward dog, and downward facing dog. And lift the right leg up. Step the right foot forward. We're going to warrior one. So step the left foot a little bit closer, warrior one on the right side. Good. Bring the hands behind you, interlace the hands behind you, take the shoulders back, extend the front leg and bring the torso parallel to the ground. And you can let go of your hands for your arms to reach back, or you can just grab your waist with your hands. One breath, stay as you are. And then release the fingertips down and try to fold over the right leg. Open halfway, finding your way back into downward facing dog. Switching sides, left leg up. Left foot steps forward, right foot steps a little forward for warrior one. Bring the arms behind you, interlace the hands, extend the front leg. Bring the torso parallel to the ground. At this point, you can let go of your hands for your arms to reach back, or you just simply grab your waist and pause here. And then fingertips to the floor. If there is space, fold a little bit deeper over the left leg. Rebend the front knee, palms to the floor, stepping back to your downward facing dog. And this time look forward and directly step the right foot forward, lower the left knee down. We're going in a low lunge. So rising here in a low lunge, inhale. With the exhale, we're going to push the hips forward and down. Inhale, taking the hips back. Exhale, forward and down. One more, hips back, hips forward, and let them sink here. And if it's easy, if it's comfortable, just bend the back knee and grab the foot with your left hand. After you have grabbed the foot, bring the foot as close as possible to yourself. You can lower your right forearm over the knee. Left hand still works there. Bringing the heel closer to the hip. Nice. Release. Take the hips back and extend the right leg once again for half split. Nice. Walk the hands forward, stepping back to your downward dog. Look forward, left foot next to the hand, right knee goes down. Inhale here. In low lunge. Exhale, hips forward and down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release the hips. Take the hips back. Bring the hips forward. And hold. And then take the foot towards the hip. Grab the top of the foot with your right hand and just bring the foot as close as possible to yourself. And this time the hips are still heavy and low. Nice. Release. Walking towards half split. Yes, so extending the back of the left leg, open the chest forward. Good, another breath as you are. And then walk your hands forward, stepping back to your downward facing dog and bringing the feet one little step closer towards your hands. So shortening the distance in down dog and just see if your heels are touching the floor or the heels are getting closer to the floor, and extending the back of the legs, long arms, pushing the chest towards the legs. Good. Nice. Bring the feet back. Look forward, step the right foot outside of the right hand. Lizard one more time. If your knee is sensitive, sorry, you can lower the knee down and, just bring the mat. So fold the mat under the knee for support. Bring the hips forward and down. And again, bending that back foot, grab the foot with your hand and try to bring it as close as possible to yourself. Finding balance here, just bring the right arm, forearm over the knee and work on stretching the front leg, the left one. Hips are, again, still heavy and low, very close towards the mat. Good. Release this. Bring the left foot inside, yeah? And right hand is inside the right foot. And again, you're opening here in this variation of side angle pose. Release everything. Extending the right leg. Keep the right hand down. Lift the left arm up. Breathe. And turn towards your mat, finding again your way back to downward facing dog. Left leg steps forward for lizard. Lower the right knee. Again, you can choose to fold your mat under your knee if the knee is not so comfortable. Hips are getting heavier. Good. And then bend the back knee. Grab the foot with your hand. Left forearm is resting over the knee, and your right hand is bringing slowly the foot towards your hip. Good. See if you can sink your hips a little bit lower. Nice. Release the foot. Bring the foot in, left hand inside the left foot, open the chest to the left, lift your arm, your right arm. And then turn toward your mat, extend the left leg completely. Again, left hand down, right arm rising. Nice, coming back to your mat, undo everything, and we are going to meet in a seated position. Or you can take child's pose, you can rest a little bit longer if you need to. Otherwise, we are going to start working on the splits, and we're going to start with the right leg forward. Yes? So, finding half split for the beginning. And at this point, just start to slide your right heel forward and take the left knee back and maybe a little bit more. Find your space, find your place. You can keep the back foot tucked like I do, or you can stretch the toes back, however you feel more comfortable. Yes? And I'm gonna try make things a little bit more active. So if you have some blocks or something to help yourself here with balance, that's gonna be a good idea. Otherwise, you can take the hands to the hips and just try to stay here in this split, in this active split. I'm gonna stay here for 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release the hands down. If there is a little bit more space to go, you can lower a little bit more. Otherwise, you can just continue to stay here, but having this time support from your hands. Good. Whenever you're ready to go out, take the back knee closer, use your hands, just bring the right foot next to you, and you can sit again. And let's see on the other side. Left foot forward, we're finding a way to half splits first. Bringing the right knee back, sliding the right heel forward. See how far you can go. Yeah, you might notice difference on this side as opposed to the other one. I'm gonna fold my mat for a little more cushion, more support under my knee. And when you're ready, hands to the hips or hands over the blocks and finding the active splits. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the hands down. See if you can stay a little bit more, yeah? See if there is more space. And maybe you can go a little bit closer to the floor. Open the chest. Maybe stay for another breath or 2. And when you're ready to go out, just bringing the back knee a little bit closer and bringing the left foot in, left knee in. And this was it for today. I'm gonna send you also another drill that you can try with socks and with a blanket. Yeah. To close this practice, you can lie on your back again. Of course, you can practice splits as many times as you want. You can spend even more time here, so more than 5 breaths if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, if you want to work more. Yes, so you can always pause the video and try again, try more. When you're ready to close the practice, just hug the knees into your chest. And then bring the right knee over the left one. You're grabbing your ankles with your hands and just, or the outer edges of your feet, and relax yourself here. Relaxing the feet, the legs, the hips, and relaxing the shoulders. And then you can switch legs. Same thing on the other side. Good, and let go. Feet to the floor, keep the knees still bent. Then take the knees closer to you. Drop the knees over to the left. Right arm opening to the side. Softening into the twist for 3 breaths. Good. Finding the way back to center. Dropping the knees to the right. Left arm opening to the side. softly, calmly breathing. Good. Release. And you can close this practice with Shavasana, or you can just simply come out of the shape. Like always, like find a moment to thank yourself, to thank your body, to thank your practice. Never finish the yoga practice without saying something kind towards yourself. And I'll see you next time. Thank you for your practice. Kisses.